Now let's head to the wilderness. Kitu kimoja ambacho nitasema hapa, sitawahi regelea tena. Manake nikiregelea kuna watu hapa tutalala. Luo is a beautiful language, poetic and musical.
Kaboom. You can say that again. Well, what it's trying to explain to you guys is for the very first time, the festival called Thum-e-Thim, to you, Music in the Wild, went down in Kisumu last weekend.
Tony Nyadundo, Kanungo, alafu na Lady Maureen. It was the Battle of the Ohanglas.
Thum-e-Thim is Dholuo for Music in the Wild. In this particular case, an event promoter and organizer locked 7 top artists at an opening within the Impala Game Reserve in Kisumu. Considering the recent upsurge in picnic-style music concerts in Nairobi, you can as well say that Kisumu had just joined the big league. By evening, when the event appeared to have gathered more momentum, there was little of the wild scenery left but plenty of music to help revelers shake off the cold. In Kisumu, music in the traditional sense leaves you with 2 genres, Ohangla and Benga. On matters Benga, Osito Kale is a living legend. And even though he rarely performs on big and magnificent stages in the city, he didn't appear to be in need of any lessons on how to perform at a huge festival. Assess him on any front, instruments or vocals, you will definitely come to the conclusion that the trainer and mentor of many Benga artists are not exiting the stage soon. Otieno Aloka is one musician whose music precedes his name. You probably can't pick him out in a crowd. That is, however, not the case with his song Kanungo. He started playing Ohangla music way before the keyboard revolution, but going by the success the keyboard has brought him, it feels like those are days he'd rather forget for good. Tony Nyadundo needs no introduction not only in the region but also in the national music scene. He may have seen better days, but the fact that he introduced the keyboard into Ohangla and popularized the genre nationally still makes him illuminate. After taking a sabbatical, Tony is making a comeback, meaning that those who have perfected his style while he was away should be a worried lot. The truth, however, is that to regain his glory, his new songs will have to be as ground-shaking as the ones that introduced him to the nation. Enter Lady Maureen, an artist who doesn't believe that it has to be either rumba or benga. Coming from a background of Benga, she started her band a few years ago when Ohangla was a big thing, and so she thought, why not do a fusion of the two genres? Her brand of Ohangla is therefore distinct, and it plays in her favor that she's the only notable female artist in the industry. At 5 against 2 in favor of the traditional flavor, there is no doubt Thum-e-Thim festival was a perfect case of charity beginning at home.
Now such platforms are very, very important for showcasing Kenyan talent. Na zikikuwa mob, itakuwa awesome sana. Ama vipi Nyiko?
Yes, I totally agree. They're also a great place to discover more about our versatile and varied culture. So big up to all the people who turned up at that festival. This is where we're ending the show tonight. In case you have any comments or suggestions, you know the drill. All our contact addresses are right on your screen.
Hakuna kitu kingine kama venye wanasema wenyewe, na kama venye unajua, if you didn't see it on Grapevine, then it most probably never happened. Peace.
Ciao.